This, yeah, that one. This, yeah, that one. This, yeah, that one. And it sounds like it's working. And it sounds like it's working. Whoa, Twitch is messed up though. There we go. That was interesting. I wonder why Twitch was like that. We'll never know. Let me get this. I reheated some pizza I had left over. It was a lasagna pizza because I'd been looking at that on their menu since I started ordering from that place. And I was like, I wonder if it tastes like if it's just lasagna or if it tastes like pizza mixed with lasagna. And it just kind of was lasagna. It was fine lasagna. Didn't really reheat that good though. Yeah, I mean, it just tastes like lasagna with maybe a bit of pizza crust in there. Which was fine. Now I've satisfied my curiosity. Oh my god, that's loud on my end. Probably not on yours. Why is this so loud? It's not the worst pizza I've had by a very long shot, although generally speaking, I don't know, this might just be Boston. Boston has a lot of, like, fine pizza places. Like, it's got a ton of pizza and sub places that are not considered good, and they aren't particularly good, but, like, when they're bad, they're not usually that bad. There's just like, oh, that's pizza. So my impression is that pizza is a hard thing to fuck up. But, like, maybe that's not true. Maybe it's actually easier to fuck up than I think. Hi, Van. I have had two notably bad pizzas in my life that I can think of. One of them was in North Carolina, where I was asked what kind of pizza I like, and I was like, well, there's a barbecue chicken that the place near me does that's super good. And they're like, oh, we've got a place that does a super good barbecue chicken. Oh man, you're gonna love it. And they ordered it, and it was just like a tiny circle of very highly raised dough that was like just like bland. It was just didn't taste like anything. It wasn't good dough. And then there was just like a couple of like the chewy chunks of chicken, like big nuggets of them. You know, it doesn't. Hi, Bucks. And yeah, that was a disappointing eating in. But it wasn't the worst meal I've had on a family Thanksgiving. So... and then the other really bad pizza I've had was a place that I could walk... The apartment I lived in the longest, for like almost a decade. That I only moved out of a few years ago in order to move here, give or take, with a few steps in between. I realized after I lived there for a couple years, I was like, wait, there's a pizza place I can just walk to in 15 minutes. Oh, damn, I had no idea. And I walked there, and God, they were advertising, like, Heroes, like the sandwich, as, like, their special meal, like, a new thing. And I was like, okay, I could go for that. And I had it, and it was just, like, cold. And, oh, God, the meat was bad. It was just, like, so tough and chewy, and like everything else in it clearly just come out of a can. Years later, I would walk past that place. I would continue to walk past that place for years, and they would always be advertising the Hero as a new special thing they were doing. Like 8 years later, same sign. So I went back and I got a meatball sub, and that was terrible. The meat was rancid, and I was starving, and I couldn't finish it. Like, I needed to eat food, and I couldn't finish it. And I went back a third time, because, like, maybe they just have they're called pizza. You can't fuck up a pizza, but they did fuck up a pizza. It was a plain cheese pizza, and I ate it. And I don't think they used tomato sauce. I think they used, like, paste. Or something. Like, it wasn't the right ingredients. It was some real Emily level cooking. I don't think the cheese was right either. It was just like a solid, like, layer of cheese that sort of slid independently of the rest of the pizza. And I was like, I love pizza so much. If I could have a place I could walk to. There are so few places you could walk to, too, to eat at from where I was. It was a really awkward place to be. There was one cafe, which was really nice, and one ice cream place, which was pretty good, and that was it. Oh, and the breakfast place that was run by 2 old retired people, so it was only open until 11 o'clock. Like, a.m. So I ain't getting there. Are you kidding me? I don't even wake up till then. That's why it's a bit. So yeah, then I never went there again, and they had a pretty large place, but it wasn't an area that had particularly demanding. People weren't fighting them for the spot. It's a pretty small village, essentially. Even though it was basically part of Boston, it was kind of disconnected. And yeah, the only people I ever saw in there were like high schoolers who clearly didn't have anywhere else to walk to, but really wish they had some other place to walk to. And there'd always be 2 of them, never more or less. So there'd never be like a group of them having fun. And then every once in a while, I would see someone in like a business suit looking really sad. It's like, you just needed some food, bud. I'm sorry you ended up here. No, the pizza... I'm talking just about any place to eat that you could walk to from where I lived. The breakfast place was a breakfast place. It had like pancakes, hash browns, coffee. I could have DI'd that. I had so much time. Oops. I didn't get a combo with that. I need to build up my drive meter. Jump. I wish my anti-air's just a little better. I feel like I didn't deserve to trade there. That was a bad drive rush from me. I'll admit it. No! I hit the... I was like, better hit DI here, and I had the reaction speed. But then I just like, but I kind of want to hit the button I was already going to hit instead. Gotcha. I think you're dead? Yeah. I'm gonna, from now, I keep thinking to myself, I should use that little, like, pick one of 3 thumbnails feature to, like, actually pick a thumbnail so all my thumbnails aren't Street Fighter for every VOD. And so I'm actually gonna do that now that I've been feet scared. That's why I gauging. That's a combo, isn't it? Did you do the wrong one? I should probably not get DI. That'd be cool. Okay, you're always gonna check. I wonder if I can punish checking with a jab like that. I think if I stop early with a heavy attack? That's not something I've ever labbed. Because I don't usually drive rush when I have some sort of gear with Sam. But I'm starting to more. Because I think it's important. I don't like how that turned out. I'm dead. Oh, she should have landed on the fireball. It would have comboed if she landed on it. That didn't hit! Is it because she ducks down during a drive rush? That's disappointing. I could have done the kick, which hits slower, but it wouldn't have comboed, I think. Not quite. I haven't played this game all week. I literally haven't played this since last stream, I think. Gotta place a little. Oh crap! I was just saying. I have to place a little slower and focus on checking drive rushes. I could have killed here and I didn't. I didn't do this combo for the super for no reason. I'm dead. No. She didn't grab. I should have blocked and delayed tech. She wasn't gonna shimmy me. It's actually a really big bad habit I have is when I think they're gonna... I float when I see them start to jump. And that's actually not good. Oh, that's always the weird one. You grab. Knew it. I saw the grab animation. Bonk. Alright, chill. I haven't missed anything yet. Other than just this match, which... You must be talking about bad pizza, actually, is mostly what you missed. Also, I'm probably losing this one. I don't feel it. It's a bad place to be. She has so much more meter, too. Although she is burned out. Something? Yeah. I shouldn't have DI'd when she wasn't in the middle of the pressure string. Guess I'll just jump. Guess I still have a chance. No, that's not at all what I meant to do. Ah. That was such a bad idea. She could have killed me there. I just, that could have been a much bigger punish. Oh no! Yeah! So maybe I can bait out one of her anti-airs, and I guess I did. That fireball saved her from dying because it, like, interrupted the super like that. Oh, jumping after doing a pressure like that, huh? I see. No, don't follow that up with that. Don't just autopilot into doing medium punch. That's getting me killed so many ways. Fair enough. Yep. The thing I'm trying to learn is, like, when to hit last buttons while I'm pressuring someone, and this is a really great time to do that, because she's DIing me, which punishes that.
Round 2. Fight.
Nice little combo there. I always love that combo. She always jabs when I get close, and not when I don't. I don't know what my, like, answer to predicting that is. Nope. I actually told myself, okay, don't hit a button to be ready for DI. But then, like, she did it, and I was like, well, I'm doing an unfamiliar thing, so I'm actually just not ready for anything now. Womp womp. I totally don't remember the first round of that. I don't know when she went up 1-0. I guess that makes sense, that's my first match. And I was talking, oh right, I was talking about pizza. I was talking about bad pizza. No wonder I don't remember it. I was focused on telling pizza story. Duh.
Round 1. Fight.
Said wants to get in too much. He doesn't really have great tools to force Dawson to come in, admittedly, but it's just like jumping so much. Hi, Heelys.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh, that's not. That's what I mean for that. Jump again. Thank you.
Dawson wins. Round 1.
You'll start jump? I do. That's wrong though. Now I think he's not jumping so much. He's actually going to stop doing it a bit. He won't totally stop. Hi, Chai. Shell's not quite here yet. Bonk.
Round 2. Fight.
And if I don't autopilot a fireball there, then I can actually get a big punish. And that happens. Oh, I almost floated high enough to avoid that. No! Oh man, that was a terrible input. He's gonna super instead. He'll grab me. Because he really wants to do damage. He sees a good opportunity. But it wasn't a good opportunity. It's actually a bad opportunity. And he's gonna try and avoid the chip by jumping, but he can't jump. He's in the corner. So he's gonna land on the fireball. That's what's gonna happen. I don't make the rules.
Here comes a new challenger.
Rapture is near? What a name.
Let us begin.
It's a great username. Solid. Yeah, that's minus on hit from that high, isn't it? I'm actually punished for hitting him. Oh no! Okay. Well, I guess it's an opportunity to watch out for that. I'm pretty sure he's talked about that. Oh, I didn't mean to backdash. That was weird. I'm gonna fucking drop this combo. Yep, I just felt it. That would have killed him. That would have killed him. It was really bad. It was really bad.
Round 2.
I need to fix my controller. It's like a little wonky in a way that makes that combo hard. I'm landing on that fireball. It's fine. So that's fine now. Oh, that didn't kill you? Weird. know you're waiting to jump. I can see you spacing. This is how we're playing it now, huh? Are you waiting for you? He's just waiting for that. That's so annoying. Almost teleported myself into the corner there. It would have been terrible. But a few ways I have to lose this. This is another way I have to lose this. Wait! I was like, wait, he can't do that. He's too far away. It's like, that won't work. Hang on. You'd have to grab me, and that wouldn't do that much. Oh, I thought I timed that right, but I did not. Time to build up my meter a bit? I've already built up a bit, actually. Jump. Ah, he didn't jump. He's adjusted to not do that jump. Oh, that's interesting. He did that to prevent me from mashing out of that. Oh, I see. I wasted meter. I don't have to use 2 meter. I don't know. I had to use any meter. Oh well. That's something else I vaguely know I have to work on, but it's not something I'm actually trying to do. Oh, wrong move! Oh dear. Ah, I put myself in jump range, and then I did a move that's weak to it, effectively. Saving his meter, which is fair, I guess. Rude. You're gonna have to parry that. I can take this slow. I'm fine with that. Ah, not quite. Didn't put the fireball where I meant to. It's actually a reasonable one. Okay, now I've got a life lead and I can play real fast. If that's what he wants. Ah! Don't. Hasn't used that all game. Hehe. Bonk. There. Alright, Deadly Premonition, no. What did I just do? Okay, that's fine. I'll just close the game. I've never actually exited. I haven't exited this game manually in like months. I don't even know how to anymore. I genuinely don't know where the quit button is. It's not on the first menu, I don't think. Oh, and also, I need to open the thing that makes Deadly Premonition not break one more time. Almost forgot. Okay. Wait. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Cool. Deadly Premonition time. Epilogue. We will be going directly into most of the epilogue, and then there will, if I remember correctly, be a section where we can free roam and do some additional side quests. And then there'll be a little bit, a little tiny bit of final epilogue when whenever you choose to trigger it.
None of those people are alive.
That's true. Yeah, there are 4 people on the cover of the Deadly Premonition store page, which I think is also the cover art for the console release. Yeah, it's York, Emily, George, and Thomas. All of them are dead. Oh yeah, I will be asking you all who the mastermind is still, so keep your guesses ready for that. But we're heading
Background me. I'm
background
quiet. That's just because I'm not talking very.
Mm-hmm. I can turn my microphone up, but then I will be loud. Actually, that's a little quiet for me. That's a little better. Oh, you know Heelys. That makes sense. Has anybody else here other than Heelys played or seen this game before? I want to say Nutshell, and I don't remember if anybody else has. Oh, Turtle!
Whoa!
Whoa!
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Tuttle, what the hell are you doing here?
Wow! Hi, Turtle.
You fucking turncoat? What, you think you can just come back here? Like nothing happened? Like you haven't been gone forever?
Turtcoat.
Turtcoat!
I knew you'd like that.
Tutcoat!
Yeah, you'd say it Tutcoat. I guess. I mean, we say it the same way. It's the. You've been here for 20 minutes. What if Turtle's been here every time? Just never checked.
He hasn't! I've checked!
That's true. I've also looked sometimes. Sometimes I look to see who's there.
Chai, you are like a
oh shit! I need water.
In the fall evenings. You come and go with the fog upon the moors. That is acceptable for you. Tuttle is like a stone in the path of a lawnmower. He's not supposed to move. And now he's just here after all of Deadly Premonition and all of whatever the fuck the last thing he played was.
Xenoclash, and I think
and Dante's Inferno. He wasn't there for that either.
That's true.
He hasn't been here forever.
Oh, we don't get a wrap up, huh? Oh no, I didn't hit the button. Oh well, doesn't matter that much. So here he is. Here's Zach.
Hi, me. What do I think, me?
Are you leaving today?
Maybe.
He didn't even type. He
Zach,
was.
that story I
Now
told
he
you
is.
the other day.
Yeah.
Did you believe any of it?
The fact of the matter is that I couldn't save Emily. So it really doesn't matter whether
part
I
of the
believed you or
story.
not.
I'm very sorry about her.
There.
There's something mysterious about that picture.
There's no such
Beauty
thing.
to it, and yet it exudes sadness.
Harry, I have a few questions for you.
Like, how'd you get this picture that
About
showed
what?
everyone who was gonna get
Your last
murdered?
name isn't really Stewart, is it?
No, That is correct. It's really Woodman. Harry Woodman. George was my son.
You were there in the White Room when I was there. Why?
Such a weird reveal.
The same reason as your father. Long, long ago, I too was unable to shoot my wife. What's worse was that I was also unable to kill myself. Which is why I lost both. The woman I loved and my son. My wife suffered from a mental illness, but I still loved her.
Wow, big of
I
you.
wanted to save George too, if I could. Everything was my fault. If only I had the courage to make the right decision, Emily and the other girls would not have died. But you have put an end to all of that.
I wonder if they are happy.
Well,
Zach, no need to worry about that.
they're dead.
York will guide Emily and the other girls into the forest.
Two of them were really gross.
Well,
The rest of them were women.
I'm old, so I'm still kind of sexist.
Well, it's nice of Michael to be okay with all this.
Oh,
Hey, Michael. Mind stopping the car for a moment?
Very well, Mr. Francis Zach Morgan.
remember
I
by
heard
the
you're leaving.
Oh, hi guys, you were here.
Doggy.
Hi, doggy. Willie's fine. He was probably just playing with the kids,
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. That's right.
Uh-huh, that's right.
It's a shame about Emily and the other girls too.
Mostly.
Yeah, I do mostly feel bad about Emily, but you know.
How are Isaac and Isaiah?
Creepy.
His hat just does that. I bet some versions it
Oh, they're
doesn't.
fine. They still don't think the girls are dead.
Well, they do think one of them's out of town.
Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. You never explained Becky.
And the others, you didn't make up anything for. So, like,
Give it to him yourself. He's right next to you.
God, I'm so sick of carrying your crap around.
Oh, okay. I understand. We'll do it for you.
Nod.
Emily kind of told us to give this to you.
Emily said it's a present for Zach.
Thank you. Where did you get this?
Emily asked us to give it to you. See? She's over there.
There's another Zach there too. You're twins, just like us.
Emily couldn't give it to you herself. She said she's too embarrassed. So, she asked us to hand it to you.
Another weather dog.
Emily really likes you, Zach. She really likes you.
This one handles snow.
No, she doesn't. Not me. She really likes that guy York, the guy you see standing next to her.
Okay. What?
Anyways, you two. Be nice to the girls, okay? And they'll be nice to you.
We don't like girls.
Girls are boring.
They just, like, go for trips and, like, they don't... Oh, do you mean women? We'll be nice to the women.
Gotta love them. Just full of energy.
The singing in this song is just weird enough that I do love this song. It's
Well, all except Becky.
Emma.
Becky just keeps not coming home.
York. Sounds like you're both doing fine. I feel better about you two now. And hey, York, I figured out why George carried Anna's body all the way into the woods.
You'll want to hear this, Anna.
It was for them. He wanted Isaac and Isaiah to find her.
Because he's really creepy.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, if you are finished, if you are, please, let us return to the car.
That was very
need for
Dr.
that.
Seuss of you,
You can go
Michael.
I want to take a look around more.
Very well then. I'm sure Mr. Stewart will approve of that.
He does own the town, don't forget, so he could kick you out, but...
Thank you, Michael.
George no longer stands in his way, so...
Yeah, that's the one thing holding him back from total domination!
And now...
But please don't say I said that. It's above my station. And yeah, so now we're Zach!
I want to wander around a little while. Just leave me in this forest. Alright, I will leave you at the end of the road.
Can I get closer? There's nothing... There we go. So yeah, we have a big bandage, 2 bandages, which might be from the previous case or from this one, not clear. But yeah, you can also, even though it's mostly covered by the bandage, you can see that we have a really big scar from our childhood, which is what everyone has been talking about the whole game when they talk about our huge creepy scar. Independently of our huge scar, we also got a smaller cut from our last case. And so that's what York thought everyone was talking about, because he didn't see that he had a big scar because he's York and not Zach.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, at the beginning of the game, you may remember how often people are like, oh, you're that guy with the big scar. It's so menacing. And you'd be like, it's not that big. It doesn't seem like that big a deal. Well, that's why. It's because they were seeing a different...
And all those times that they were sitting around going... And all the times that people were sitting around going, wow, you really don't seem to know anything about movies. Like, we were like, but he knows everything about movies. It's because they were talking to Zach, who couldn't talk about movies.
Mm-hmm.
He could only listen.
Oh, I didn't do the... I guess I could do Sigourney. I did that...
Mission is yet to occur.
Yeah, the final Sigourney mission, I never actually went and did again, because it crashed after I did it. And I might actually be really close to her.
Or not. 50-50.
Right, it's a 50-50 whether she's...
Did Michael just drive you away from her?
Nope, which means she's, Nope.
So... The White Room is only a room insofar that it's a place to put people who don't shoot their wives.
Yeah, I mean, other people go there, too, but...
Well, I'm sure Isaac and I have not shot their wives.
I guess that's true. I bet they haven't.
A child is someone who hasn't shot their wife.
That is one of the leading definitions by child psychologists.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god. There she is. Which is... I think I can go there?
Who carries you around now?
That's an interesting question.
There's fucking nobody in this sheriff's department.
I guess it's just one of the NPC cops that don't matter.
Hey, York. Mind if I get a ride?
Yeah, no, Zach just passes out and York takes over briefly. Sheriff's Department.
Michael's like...
Yeah, no, we might just be calling Michael. It's totally possible.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, these past few days have been a blur. Mr. Stewart has asked that I be your chauffeur.
We do have a quest marker there, but I'm gonna ignore it for the moment so I can do the Sigourney thing, because why not? I think she's this way. But I should probably check once I'm on the road.
Yeah, it'd be really... It's gonna be really really interesting to see how fucking anybody reacts to anything about this.
Yeah, I plan to go around and talk to some people, actually.
Most of all, Rose. She's lucky she's married.
York, can you hear me? I'm a little jealous.
I'm a little jealous.
No.
This is how jealous I am!
Don't worry, York. I've had it easy for so long having you with me. I need to get used to being on my own.
Oh god.
Was that how I talked all that time about, you know, really being into Emily? Well, what I meant was, we're both going to be spirits on the other side of this, forest. And,
No one noticeably commented on his stark white hair. They might have done so when he ignored it. Because that's one possibility for what's been happening the whole time. Is that he's been introducing himself as Zach, and everybody's been calling him Zach, but he hears York every time. And therefore any other thing that would refer to him as Zach, or indicate he was Zach, he would simply not process. That is one of two possibilities. The other possibility is that he is now Zach, and everybody just sort of metaphysically knows that and calls him Zach immediately.
the goddesses of the forest have
Sigourney.
decreed.
I'm glad you're here.
I wonder if...
My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Okay,
Well,
but just give me a minute. When do you think I'll be friendly enough with the pot?
This is the last time. So go! Hurry! What'll you do if my pot goes cold?
The last time. Finally. I'm just sad that York isn't here to see this.
Good. Yeah, so a lot of the side quests that you can complete in Chapter 26, in fact, almost all of them,
Now,
have
get
alternate
the pot
dialogue,
going.
if you're Zach.
My house is over by the lake.
York was
3,
really
2,
interested about what was in
1,
this pot.
go!
Yeah.
And unlike York, I'm going to rip the lid off.
In general, I mean, a lot of them are just because, you know, he talks to...
Damn,
Why
bots!
aren't we there yet?
Spoilers, I
Would you
guess.
step
I have
on
no
it?
idea.
If you
I'm
go this slow, my pot is going to get
Oh, I do know. I haven't played them, and I do know what you're talking about. But also, yeah, I guess spoilers for one of the most... If you haven't played Red Dead Redemption by now, I don't know. You're probably not...
Probably going
step
to.
on
Yeah,
it?
it's
If you
like
go this
2
slow, my
billion
pot is
hours,
going
especially
to
the
get
second
cold.
one, so you should get started now.
Well,
You don't have time
mean,
for this stream.
I am thinking of becoming a horse girl.
Ooh,
It's
it is the
losing
game for
more
horse.
and more
It
every
is
time.
apparently the best horse
Yeah.
game.
My pot is
I'm going the wrong way. I need to go through the town. Don't I? Yeah. Yep. Yep. Time to bang a Yui.
I mean, you know, this is legally distinct enough, but there was no reason Weird Al couldn't go after him.
There's no reason they couldn't have gotten Weird Al to do the soundtrack.
Also true!
God, what a missed opportunity.
You know,
He will say yes to anything.
we don't know
Why
that.
aren't we there yet?
Said
Could you step
That's
on it?
true.
We don't know that Swery doesn't know Weird Al.
Oh right, this thing does kind of suck on hills.
York Scar's bad uphill.
Mm-hmm.
It's losing
Losing
more
more
and
of
more
its
of its
warmth.
warmth. At this rate, my pot is going to get cold. Hurry! Hurry!
There we
Step
go.
on it.
Okay,
Why
we
do
should
you
be
have
good
to
unless we're
drive so
really bad
safely?
time-wise, but I don't think
Can't
we
you
are.
see my pot is getting cold?
We're okay. Canadian idiot. Woo, big air time.
Why
Oh god,
aren't
it's
we
actually really
there
bad
yet?
because when you land on the
Could you
ground, your
step
traction
on
is all
it?
fucked
If
up
we go this
for a
slow,
second.
My pot is going to get cold.
Hi, Positronic.
Hey, Positronic.
Wow, I can't believe. Wait. Positronic and Tuttle are here. Jack Chick here.
Jack Chick always shows up like an hour or two in. Well, not always, I guess. No, come on.
Because we kind of had a fucking surreal recording last night, and it'd be very strange if they all turned up here like goddesses of the
Oh.
forest.
Oh, thanks to you, my
I wonder if
pot
this-
is still...
I made it somehow. Do you think the pot will open up to me a little?
That's right, Positron.
Ask the pot yourself.
I will. Hey there. Will you tell
So
me
for
what you
any
have
lines that are
inside?
unique to
Well,
Zach, he speaks a
Did you
little
hear it?
I did.
gentler, I think?
What
No, you
did
can
the
hear the
pot
similarity
say?
to a different
I heard it
character in
say,
the game, actually,
take
now.
my lid off. Are you sure?
Of course.
I think most of this conversation is
This
going to be the same, though.
conversation is between you and the pot, after all. Go ahead. Oh, you're reminding me of my graduation.
Rip.
Sigourney,
Huh?
I'm not going to open it. Mysteries are intriguing because of the mystery. I want to keep this one an eternal mystery.
Are you sure?
Yes. I've made up my mind.
Then you have
think that's a little
truly
different.
come to the truth.
I think that
I
bit was the
knew
same.
you were a fine student.
I'm not sure.
But
I think
you
that
it
was...
wasn't so
never
much an
tell
eternal
anyone
mystery
else
as it
what
was.
you have learned here today.
Hooray, we got this suit again. Although I don't think we can wear suits. We can only change our ties because we lost our jacket in the fight.
Well, maybe we can get, we should demand DLC that lets us get the suit back and also our slave AI.
Okay, so now I'm going to immediately go to a phone and save. Because, like, I don't want to... I won't be doing that a third time, frankly. It's just not going to happen. I believe there's a phone right near here.
Crash!
The car crash. You can hear the car crash, and it's like, game over. Yeah, there's a phone right over here. Weep. What is our actual mission right now labeled as? Just
You know, in a lot of ways,
when it's all said and done, you can rest at the hotel.
in a lot of ways, we have done this town a great service. They don't have any cops anymore.
That's true. They got none.
I mean, you know.
What is this? I think this is this cutscene spot. Oh no! Okay, this is a replay the show.
Yeah,
of course,
yeah.
there would be one. There has to be one, so you can replay that.
Exactly. Why would I do that ever?
Oh, and is that? Why is that so marked on our? Or is there? What is the other thing marked on our map? Oh,
Those are just together.
Yeah. Why are they perma marked on our map even when we're not near them? That's
So
not
that
how
you
any
can
of the
always go back to them.
none of the other replays work like that. Why is this game so weird?
That's right, Ben.
Oh wait, I could have just called someone to take me several blocks over. I'll drive, as long as I'm already in the car.
We wouldn't get to hear the
That's true.
fresh beats.
Nope. Yeah.
Honk. No sheriff, and no sheriff, no durability. Everything's getting torn down. Hey. Probably check in and see if, Oh, that's right. Nick's still locked up.
I did see on the map he's here, so it'd be really funny if you had to go free him, and if you just didn't, he just was there.
If he just didn't, he fucking dies there.
The investigation is over. There's nothing to ask of these people.
There wasn't anything to ask of them before.
Well, before, I could have asked them things and it would have been a waste of my time. I'll probably remember for a while, even after I leave this place. Thanks for remembering me for a while. Just put this in my
Hi
back
there.
pocket.
Oh my, welcome. Thank you for dropping by.
Is it just me, or is it brighter in here than before?
Oh, you noticed? I'm glad. Me and Nick cleaned the place up a bit. Said he wanted to go back to the beginning and start over again.
That sounds like a great idea.
It is. I've been learning to smile, too. Watch. There. What do you think?
You've got a lovely smile, Olivia. Full marks from me.
Thank you, Mr. Agent.
If I remember correctly, there are no longer zombies at night. But I'm not
But what about
sure.
a doggy?
Hi there.
Why didn't I believe it? Why didn't I believe in Nick initially when he was arrested? It seems strange to think of it now. He's serious. He's serious. Silent Side is one of the... He's serious.
Yeah, you're right.
Silent Side is one of the things I like about him best. And I forgot even that.
You were frightened.
Oh, yes, I was certainly frightened. I think I was worried, too. That maybe my husband had drifted away from me. Also that maybe he killed some women, I guess. I don't know.
Worrying would make anyone feel uncertain. But looking at you know, you don't seem uncertain at all. There's a lot more typos in this chapter. There have been some, but...
I'm not. Not at all. You can bet a coffee on it.
I'll decline that offer. I'd lose, for sure.
And what would I do if I gave you the coffee that had the answer to my next mystery?
Oh, you have 3 things to say. Huh.
Hi there.
The whole incident was a real test of our marriage. Having overcome something like this, we can overcome anything now. I mean, okay, yeah, I guess. Having overcome, having being under the control of a space alien / representative demon for a long time. And then also your sheriff was crazy, and also 7 ladies died.
But, it's made our marriage stronger than ever.
I mean, I guess if you can go through all that and come out the other side being like, I think we can still do it together. Yeah, you probably won't find much else that's going to test it that way.
Hey, I'm working here. You can't just stroll
Nope,
into
you're
a
still not
chef's
allowed.
kitchen.
Then perhaps you would give me your permission to enter.
No, get the hell out of here.
You didn't free me from jail.
Hi,
Maid. Welcome to the last Deadly Premonition stream. You're just in time? Oh. You guys are here? I didn't expect to see a car like this in town. How fun would it be to go into the office with
I mean, they
that?
come in sometimes, remember?
Yeah, I didn't see
Oh, I
them.
just missed them.
I must have. They don't go anywhere.
Diane had a Oh, no. Diane didn't have a sister. Positronic. You silly. You missed several. There they are.
No, Diane and Becky. They were sisters.
They were?
Yeah.
That's right.
It's something we didn't get into. If you have the right conversations at the right times, you can learn, especially if you go talk to Diane after Becky dies. She puts up this really cold front.
Anna wasn't. There's no way Anna was.
No, Anna isn't related to anybody. Except her mom.
No, she's, Emily's sister.
Oh.
Turns out, deep lores, Emily and Anna are sisters. Everybody was sisters. They're all sisters.
I was gonna talk. These two both have a side quest to give me in this chapter only, so.
Oh, both of them?
Yes.
Yep, they each have their own side quest, and I don't know if I can get it here. Oh.
Mr. Stewart will see to it that Nick is taken care of for his troubles. Please don't worry. He'll smooth out any other leftover wrinkles.
Yeah, I can't get it here. That's so funny that it jumps us at this time.
Michael has a bespoken to him. Hand, finger wagging animation. It's insane.
I will apologize to Nick myself when I see him for what he went through. I have a responsibility to the people of this town, too.
Since I own them all. I didn't really ever get into why I wanted to own them all, by the way. I'm not going to explain it, I just wanted to break it up.
Well, I think he just does. I mean, he sort of does imply that one of the reasons he's been hoarding so much wealth is that, like, he wants to protect himself from the red seeds, but also monitor them and try and stop them. But also, I think he was already rich. I think he was born rich. I think his family already owned the town. Actually,
just for funsies, Positronic says. Oh, you know, here's a crazy theory. Harry wants to buy the town because the U.S. military and a branch of the U.S. military, heavily connected with, obviously, the federal government.
Oh wait, not Becky's house. What are we doing?
He would rather privately own the city to keep them from the government that led them to all this to begin with.
I guess I am curious. I don't think I went back into the sheriff's department.
And like be like, wow, I can't believe it. All of the squirrel keychains came together and started working here.
I bet it's just nothing. Oh, I do have one thing to show here.
It's Jack and Rose.
Yes.
Jack, you're great.
So, remember how I looked at this guy and I was like, that's a funny picture? I found out this week, that's Sweary. The guy next to the dog. It's Sweary.
Because of course it is.
Yeah. So that's fun.
Yeah, Keith should be you're right, Keith should be the new sheriff. Because it's acceptable to kill a cop. Other than, who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who the fuck are any of you people? Are you cops, or do you just hang out here in cop clothes?
Also, like, you're cops? But this is the sheriff's department. You're not, you'd have to be deputies.
Hey, could you let me out? I also didn't murder anybody.
I'm afraid I can't, because we never had an in-depth chat. Oh, really? That was gonna matter?
Yeah, there's just nothing to do here, I guess. Huh. I guess it makes sense. Alright, you can't go in that side of the conference room for some reason. Nothing here of any interest to me. Oh. Perfect day to have a walk.
Does that change if it's raining?
The weather?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that actually forecasts the weather.
It actually does.
Yeah. That is a weather forecast. It's just...
Never used it.
No, because it's not...
It's just like... no one ever asked me if I wanted to have lunch.
Technically, one of the ways you can pass time until it's raining is going to your hotel room, sleeping there, and then trying the TV there.
Liar! I am not. I am excessively not.
I think you have any interest to me. Don't care about Thomas's desk, I guess. And super dope. You have a kid? And a set of flowers?
Mm-hmm.
You just... Those are the two things?
Is that a child?
Wait, no, that...
Is that a magazine cover? Is that a DVD cover?
I don't know.
Oh, hey!
Wait, you're right, it does say, like, OEN on it.
May, do you have that book on Thomas's desk, by any chance?
Wait, which...
Oh, no, not Thomas's desk, next to Thomas's.
Yeah, this is just somebody's desk.
It's got, like, a guy.
Karate Do.
Karate Do,
But it's a cooking there's...
Yeah, it's a cooking... Yeah, exactly. That's why I want to know if Maid has it.
I think we did see that in the first stream, maybe, but from a different angle. Oh, her notes are clipping through her notes. Weird.
That makes sense for her.
Yeah.
And her fucking has chemical waste or whatever.
So yeah, I guess it's just, like... I hope that they can, you know... figure something out, or that they all just stop being cops with no one to guide them. Maybe they'll just dissipate.
I mean...
I don't need to save, but I guess I am.
It's an elected official, and deputies are appointed.
So, there are 3 quests with Keith.
God damn it!
left. 2 of them are sending... I think I'm just going to skip them all. One of them is returning his guitar, which we decided we're not going to do. And then the other 2 are 2 more ghost story things that lead to very long boss fights to get optional weapons. Or very long fight... One of them, I think, gives you the infinite assault rifle, and it's just like a long, grueling thing. I could do it.
You could also not.
I mean, the interesting one is the final one, which makes you refight, I believe, all 3 bosses, which would take a really long time if it makes me fight all of Kaysen. And your reward for that is a rocket launcher that one hit kills everything. Which is fun, but I also think that might take an entire hour to do. So I think I'm just gonna skip that. Although, then I might end up short on
things. Thomas, you can't have a cat fight anymore.
It might...
It might make you Emily.
It might?
Chapter called cat fight, my god.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just... It's not good. You don't do that. You shouldn't do that.
No, probably you should not do that.
In fact, you should not do that. And also, you should do better work at establishing, a friendship between those 2. Because those 2 things grab the emotional purchase you're aiming for. Calling their chapter cat fight does not. Oh.
Yeah, the Galaxy of Terror is closed.
So there's only 1 bar left.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
And too bad everybody there sucks at darts.
Record player.
Oh, of course.
Oh, I can check my cards now, I guess. Because there won't be spoilers.
Because...
yeah.
Finally!
Francis York Morgan, the main character. Known for his surreal demeanor, he talks with his dual personality named Zach during investigations. Anna Graham, the first victim. This beautiful 18-year-old blonde was curious about the real world, which led to her joining a dangerous and secret club. Diane Ames, the third victim, was the owner of the art gallery, and
Becky. Do we not have Becky?
We do not have Becky. There's a bunch we don't have.
I mean, yeah, it's just kind of interesting that we haven't had Becky yet.
Carol McLean, the fourth victim. I believe you can get this before Carol dies. I believe I did. I think I got it well before Carol died.
Oops.
Yeah, no, you can just... I think this is the biggest spoiler, I guess, is you can get this of the trading card ones. I think it's and
you know what, that is a reasonable spoiler, even though you could very easily deduce that Carol's a target.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there is some mystery set up around it as to whether or not Carol will be a target.
Yep. Oh, Positronic informs me it's when we get it when we throw Jack out of the bar, which you could do in, like, Chapter 8, I think.
You did it really early.
Yeah, I got it early, and then you have to actually go to a different chapter to do it, but, like, I still did it early. She's secretly learned how to cook, but is horrible at it. The sheriff's assistant and Carol's brother, quiet but attentive, an excellent cook, hates dogs.
I wonder why.
Asa Johnson.
Do you think Thomas is the only person in town who tried to go home one night and was like, oh my god, what is that thing?
Oh, you mean the giant zombie dog? What do you mean? I've lived here my whole life. What are you talking about? Oh, Thomas gives it to you, right? Yeah, he would. So he's just like, yeah, this says Carol's gonna be the fourth victim, which is weird, but...
She's not, though, because, I mean, nothing. Reason. Fun stuff.
Oh, really? Is she?
What the Oh, wait, York, what's that? They're actually only 3 years apart? She's just, you know, an adult? Huh.
Cover her shadowy past.
We didn't really get much on that, did we?
No, I don't...
Some mysteries were not meant for us to solve in this case.
There's a lot of storylines you can get hints of, and I'm going to go get a few of them now, in fact, if I can. I don't know what this one's referring to. I'm not sure it's in the game. Maybe it is?
It's okay. You can just say it.
What?
You can just say, obviously, Olivia was Kaysen's superior.
No. That would be pretty good, though.
What? I guess I trusted him because I knew I was the mastermind.
By the way, apparently our dad was also a criminal profiler. Because he wrote the book on profiling. I don't think that was ever stated.
I mean, I think it was suggested by the fact that we were constantly talking about, like, there were constant parallels between the two of us put together.
He says he was a hero at Vietnam. He is a retired general.
I mean, there weren't very many of those, so that's appropriate for scare quotes. I can only think of one, and he was a penguin.
He's searching for the bones that the wild dogs took from the graves while he was looking the other way. Kaysen's dog. This Dalmatian has a love for coffee.
I love coffee.
Coffee! An important drink that helps Detective York to solve cases. It is said that York has solved many cases, with the help of coffee. Turkey sandwich. What makes a sandwich so amazing is the fact that the turkey is tasty and juicy without making the bread soggy.
That's so amazing. And not horrible to look at.
There's Arnold's and Sylvester. There's Sigourney's pot.
Fun stuff, though. Last time afterwards, actually the day after the last stream, or no, it was actually not, it was a couple days ago, wasn't it? Wasn't that long ago. We had a nice long talk.
Yeah.
About the game.
Mm-hmm.
A nice long comparative literature talk on the game. And I'm not, actually, that's not a joke, actually.
Mm-hmm. I think there's really is a lot to this game. And then there's also parts where it's like, wow, there's nothing to this. Which is really interesting.
No, not... Wow, Gaijin... Wait, Gaijin... You weren't... Oh no, was Gaijin not around when I showed that movie?
I don't think so. No, I think that was before Gaijin times, even.
I might need to put that on again.
We should pick a random, like, mid-tier holiday to make it Penguin's Memories Day. You already have a Christmas thing.
Thanksgiving, got it.
Sure. Yeah, I don't...
Canadian Thanksgiving.
Oh, yeah, especially.
You said mid-tier.
An antique record player. Thomas and Carol have used it since they were kids. Thomas's biscuit. One can tell extra love and care Thomas put in to make these biscuits. Greg Koch. Keith's first guitar. Keith does not know it is a replica model and treasures it as his pride and joy.
Keith is an idiot.
Yeah. Usha's potato chips. Usha's companion during chess battles. He believes that cheese-flavored chips raise his chances of winning. Remember Usha's potato chips, everybody? Usha's signature
I love, you know, I like to, you know, whenever I'm trying to be the least like myself, I like to pull out Usha's potato chips and put on Aiden Pierce's iconic
cap, yeah.
And just sort of play chess for a while.
I am not even sure that this is a prop in the room. I don't recognize them. He might be eating them once.
Maybe it's when you wake up in the maybe it's when you wake up and he's like playing Chess Magazine.
He might have potato chips in that scene, yeah. We did see this one before, but I do just like the reveal that Polly...
Without it, she can't eat.
She cannot eat without it.
No.
If you meet him in the milk bar, he talks about chips. That makes sense.
Without it, she can't eat. She's physically incapable of eating without it. Also, we're gonna have to put on a movie. It's very important. You need to learn about some of the greatest heroes of Vietnam.
Mm-hmm. I forgot. Yeah, George has a deer. And remember, he learned about the red seeds when he was hunting deer and one wouldn't die. It could even be the one that's mounted on his wall, although probably not, because that one's alive. Although there is a mounted deer in our little menu that is constantly moving, so maybe that's the deer. Kaysen seedling. Kaysen always carries around these seedlings. He says that raising these seedlings require a bit of finesse in order to grow them into trees.
So, this is one you can just get also, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then you look at it and you're like, huh,
wait,
ominous red tree.
Yeah.
Well, whatever.
The menu at the A&G Diner. The diner's mascot is on the front cover. Oh, by the way, I didn't point it out because I didn't remember. This game is published by Access Games. A&G. And when you go to the A&G Diner the first time...
I thought it made sense. They talk about it like you're supposed to get it. Isn't it? They're like, we just thought it fit. That's what.
No, they give a reason. It stands for apples and gravy.
Oh God, that's right.
Because Nick's dad had like an apples and gravy recipe, and that's what they originally made. But it does stand for Access Games, and when you first go, York is telling, I wonder what the A&G stands for. And he guesses several things, and one of them is Access and Games?
No. Who would ever name something like that?
So those are the ones we have currently. God. I don't think I'm going to be able to get all the cards in this stream, which means we won't see the final Wesley thing. Which, I don't think it's big, but maybe I'll record that off stream. I don't know, we'll see. I might do a few. I don't think I've done a single... No, I did finish a race once. There's a race right next to me, I think, or a card, anyway. That may or may not be tied to a race. I kind of meant to do some off stream, but I couldn't really decide what I wouldn't do off stream, so I just kind of didn't. Oops. Yep, yeah, you have to beat this race to get that. Crash! Okay, that's the one that crashed our game before, but I'd saved. The only thing I'd gotten since saving is that one card. Where's some... Okay. Like, I hope I'm turning to the right.
Would you need to...
Oh my god.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what the fuck? What do you even think you're doing?
Is it this way? Well, I've probably lost. Where the fuck did... These races are so bad! With York's car, they are a lot easier. Oh, it's over there.
Yeah, you turn left.
I'm hitting quit and restarting. Oh, it just starts me here. Well, whatever. I'm gonna try that one more time, I guess. Fucking game. These races are hard, but not really for good reasons. They're also hard because you'll probably try them before you even realize you can upgrade your car massively. And they're functionally impossible without upgraded cars. Like, you can't meaningfully upgrade your car or even buy a new, better car until pretty far into the game, really? And that's if you go check it, the generals. Okay, there is an orange... Okay, it's that orange thing. Ugh. I guess...
Yeah, York's car makes it so much easier.
I mean, at least it goes fast when you inevitably spin out. I'm not even using the, like... I guess I could try doing the, I think it's this button? The, hard brake? The handbrake to do a drift? Why this way? What's stopping me? There's nothing there! Nope. Well, actually maybe. I split the difference between left and right and crashed into the hedge. Oh, it's back there. Can I go this way? I hope I can crash through this fence. Nope.
No, of course not.
That's not a crash-throughable fence.
There's one on the... There's a inner fence on the far left of that.
Was there?
Yeah.
I don't trust that to be break-throughable either.
Me neither, but...
Yeah, no, once you get a car that's fast enough and has, like, decent enough handling, the handbrake to drift button becomes a make your car spin out button. Yeah, I'm circling around.
Your sheriff can tell you to stop.
That's true.
Yeah, I knew it was good, and I knew that, like, shredded apple and curry was a thing. But, like, I didn't really... I mean...
Fair.
Is that what it's supposed to be? Is it, like, it's supposed to be is it curry sauce, but it's, like...
I just need to walk there from here. Oh, we could. I do like how if you park close enough to something, it will just put in a parking spot. Also, yeah, this high school is like a big landmark that just doesn't...
I mean, it's here to be the high school.
Yeah, it's just a high school, I guess.
It's not important to the investigation, but it's important to the town.
Mm-hmm. It's in, like, the cluster of town that has a lot of important places, and I always kind of assumed when playing that it would do something at some point.
Hi.
Hi. It's just like a big, very unique looking building, but it's like, no, it's just a high school. There's a high school here.
Where Anna would have graduated from.
Mm-hmm. And Becky.
Maybe.
Marvelous.
Marvelous. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! It just it's like Mario. You just keep a bunch of coins.
It's Keith.
Ah! God! Fuck! I hate him so much! Why does he have to exist?
Alright, so... let me think. I can reveal one thing, by the way, and it's the way that I keep track of characters in this game. Every character... there's a character for every letter of the alphabet in this game. And their order in the alphabet is roughly important, although not entirely. There are some duplicates. Most of the people who are duplicates are people who aren't directly related to the investigation, although not all of them. Like, Polly isn't related, and she's the P. But yeah, the Anna, Becky, Carol, Diane, Emily are the 5 maidens that George wishes to sacrifice. What is it? H is Harry. I actually wrote it down.
Dick?
Oh yeah,
Isaiah?
B is also Brian, which got a lot of people speculating, but like it doesn't mean anything.
Brian!
Alright, F is Forrest, Kaysen. It's also Fiona, but... G is George. H is Harry. G is also Gina. Isaac and Isaiah are I, then Jim. So, like, you know, Emily being next to Forrest, Kaysen, and George makes sense. It's all the important characters up front. All the main characters, more or less. And then Harry. And then it goes Isaac, Isaiah, Jim, Keith, and Lily are all family, and that's the order you meet them in, give or take. And also, you know, and Isaac and Isaiah are up front because they're also like after the main characters here. They're the first people who see the body.
Oh.
Hmm?
I mean, I guess, yeah, I mean, after everybody who's involved in the murder kill.
Yeah.
Because otherwise they are just the first.
Yeah. And of course, Jim is Isaac and Isaiah's grandfather, and then Keith and Lily are together. Then there's Michael, who's just kind of alone, but he is an orphan, so...
Mm-hmm.
Then there's Nick and Olivia.
Michael, Brian's child.
Then there's Polly, who again is just kind of alone. I think at this point the ordering doesn't matter too much until the very, very end. Then there's Quint and Richard, who of course father and son. And then Sally is next, who is of course seeing Richard. And then also Sigourney is S, but I think she's the duplicate S. And then there's Thomas, who's just kind of there. I've seen people say, like, oh, he was pushed away by George. I don't buy that.
that seems weird.
Yeah.
Because I don't really think that
No.
That's also not true.
Mm-hmm.
Also not true.
You is just Usha. I guess he's technically, I don't know. It's just a character. V is...
He examines Alma's body.
Yeah, he is relevant to the investigation. V is Valentine, who is, York and Zach's mom. That's her name.
Fucking excuse me?
Yeah, her name's Valentine. And then W is, of course, Willie. Gotta get a W.
Dog.
X is Xander, our dad. Don't forget our dad's name is Xander. And then Y...
Xander and Valentine.
Yeah. Xander and Valentine.
Please say she went by Val.
I don't have that information. And then York and Zach at the end, of course.
My Valentine.
Hi there.
Oh, hi, hon. So you're still in town? Things have been tough, haven't they? So many dead. Oh, and Emily. I'm sorry. Must be really hard on you.
Don't worry. Emily will be fine.
Huh?
I'm sure she and York are getting on fine in the forest. No need to worry.
Forrest? And who's York? A friend of Emily's?
Actually, her boyfriend.
I see. Well, I don't really understand, but I believe it coming from you. Life can be hard, true, but we need to keep on moving forward. Just ignore all of the confusing things and just keep pushing on ahead. Just never stop and think about it, because if you do, you're gonna cry again. Just don't stop and think about it. That's all we can do. Those of us that are still alive.
You're right, Lily. Well said. I accidentally hit the A button.
Hi there.
Wanna know what I thought? You wanna know what I first thought when I heard the bad guys were caught? We can eat Nick's cooking again.
I feel bad we put Nick through a lot.
Well, that can't be helped. It was all part of the investigation. Everyone has things they don't want others to know about, don't they? ... But still. Our sheriff, the man who should be protecting us, was behind it all. I've known George for so long. Never liked that before. Where did he go wrong, I wonder?
There's no way of finding that out now.
Well, there's a lesson to learn from this. Evil is at hand, at every turn, waiting for a chance to attack us.
Indeed. Constant vigilance is required, by all of us. Humans are weak, after all. We cannot do much alone. Not like zombie dogs that are strong.
Things are back to normal for the kids, too. Especially the biggest kid around here. Really pumped up about his work recently. It's fun, just watching him at it. Biggest kid of all. Mother of three. Single mother of three.
Hi, Keith. I'd like to purchase some lead! She says, this isn't cool, man. Goodbye forever, Keith. We're not doing your side quests.
Now open at 6:30, no thanks to Keith.
Should probably save? I'm not sure I saved after that one race. Oh, it wouldn't let me save. Was it still loading or something? That's interesting.
And then you pulled out your gun and you shot at the annoying rocker guy. Yeah.
That's right.
Well, I will be sending you. Sending you a bill. Just so you know, we will be deducting. But yeah. All right, I'll just write that down.
$60 for that. So seems reasonable to me.
It was supposed to be 70, but bumped 10 off for you. It's just like that you call so often. It's nice. Closed.
Yeah, but can we not?
Well, it's not open yet.
I was just trying to talk to Richard and Quint, but they're not here. Wonder where they are. Oh,
Oh.
Oh, hi. Oh, you're leaving. Hi.
Hi, Sally.
Did you get here early and now you have to wait? Wait, that's not your car. That's Quinn's car.
Yeah.
Or no, that's Richard's car.
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's Swery 65. It must be. Quinn
Yeah.
had a motorcycle.
Right. Level 8 forever. I think level 8 was a previous developer. That's where he worked for. I think you're supposed to be in there, Sally, but I also can't talk to you because you're, like, mid-action? I'm not sure what's happening. I'm going to smoke a cigarette for 2 seconds and see what happens. That's interesting. Might as well go to the next hour up.
Car gone.
Car gone. I wonder where they went to.
Wait.
Quinn's here. Did they go to...
Positronic says, I think it's supposed to be Love Be Forever.
Oh!
Be Eki.
Could be. Yep, they're at, quote, Anna's house.
Mm-hmm.
There's Book Mountain Bank, which is outlined in red.
Let's go to the dungeon and hang out with Bill Navarro.
I wonder if I can catch them there. There's a little bit of that.
Gabby Navarro?
Cargon, take me away? Good lord.
Wow!
Wow! Wow!
Wow!
Wow, wow, wow. Oh, hi, you're here. Hello.
Hey.
Hey, Zach. Let's talk at the bar, okay? Oh, I guess he's heading to the bar now. Maybe.
Cargon, yes.
I want to see him drive away, and then I guess I'll talk to Sally.
Dang. Yeah, sometimes I just like to sit here. Richard, that's I mean, small town, no sheriff. Who's gonna stop it?
That is... Honestly, one thing I've been really disappointed about this playthrough, we have gotten so little crazy car shenanigans. I may later... when she played, Portex, had a whole series of clips of cars not working good, and I think I still have them on Discord. So I may link those. What? What? Wait, you just...
Don't worry about it, Zach.
But...
Don't worry about it.
Richard?
Don't worry about it, Zach.
What are you... Huh? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the hell? Well... Bye, Richard.
Bye, Richard.
What the fuck? This fucking game. I swear to Christ. Yeah, and then I wonder if he does exactly the same. Oh, but there's a car coming. Is that gonna change your opinion? What the fuck? Yeah, pretty much what happened, Positronic. Yeah. Sure. I wonder if... I mean, it's gotta do it again, right? It's just gonna be here again. Yep.
Hey.
What the fuck?
Hey, let's talk at the bar, okay? I'm kind of stuck in an eternal loop right now.
Oh, hi.
I realized something. Things cannot be forgotten. You have to accept them and live on with the memories. The pain may never disappear. 18 years she gave me will live on in my heart forever.
That's right, Sally. Those dear to us never truly die. Because they live on forever in our hearts.
Or in the forest.
Yeah.
I know. I know it may sound silly, but that's what brought me back from the edge. Well, that and the horrific green light that's always outside of my window.
Oh yeah, it's a nice touch.
parents, they don't become parents simply by having a child. They become parents as their child grows up.
Oh, that's... So, a couple other things you can find if you talk to her or Richard at the right time, which I think I'm not going to do because I don't know exactly when it is. I'm not going to just constantly do that. If you talk to Richard back at his trailer, he will say, man, this place is a little too small. And Zach is like, really? It seems fine to me. And he's like, well, a little small for 3. And then it's like, surely you noticed, right? And then Zach, I think, says something like, yeah, I did. Well, congratulations. So don't say it. If you didn't figure out that Richard is seeing Sally, then that conversation is nonsense. But he and Sally are having a kid, apparently.
Well, okay, you say those two things as if one begets the other, as if one suggests automatically the other, because you said if you don't guess that they're in a relationship, then obviously this is nonsense.
Well, yeah, who would he be talking about? What would 3 mean otherwise? Oh, can I not? Of course I can't. Why would I be able to warp straight to my... Oh, no, you can. You can warp to the mansion now. I thought so. The other 2 Richards... Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right! That's right, sorry!
Yeah, come on!
That's what it means. And if you go to the Swery 65 in the evening, you can actually find 2 things out.
From 2 of the Richards.
Well, if you talk to Sally, she's now working there. She's like, yeah, it made sense. It seemed like the... Of course, they don't warp me to the mansion. They warp me to the base of the mansion. Which I think is a nice touch. It's like, yeah, you know, and she's clearly doing better. And if you talk to Richard there, you can find out that the reason the bar is named the Swery 65 is because back in 1965, he was in, I forget what state, but another state, and met a grumpy guy in a bar somewhere, and decided to name the bar after him because they became friends.
One more thing, York. I hope things are going well with Emily.
You've always been horrible with women. I gave you tons of advice during your last visit.
What do you think, Zach?
And you ignored all of it.
I don't know.
I'm sure Emily will take the lead. Just don't fight her. Let her steer you in the right direction.
Oh, I just slowed down for no reason. Okay. Right before the uphill. Cool. Oh boy.
So, York, you should probably, I don't know, start cooking more often?
Do you need to eat now? I don't know.
I mean, I know one thing. If you do, you don't want to be eating in dust.
I was in the ground! Did you see that? The wheels were embedded in the
Yeah.
ground. Is that why this car is bad on slopes? Because it's fucking... Wow! It's because it goes fast enough to dig into the hill. Fuck.
The 3rd Richard only tells dad jokes.
Wait, so this car's actually fine on uphill. It's just that it has a weird suspension and goes fast, so it can dig its wheels into the ground. Wow. You learn something new every time.
That's not, well, that doesn't sound like fine going uphill to me.
Yeah, I mean, I guess not, yeah.
Sounds like one of the downsides of the car. You should get a... You should instead go get a goat and name it http://.
That sounds insecure.
Or, you know, get another goat and name it https://.
Oh, no, that sounds good. I think that is genuinely something. He's like, should I name it HTTPS, Zach? No, that's not secure enough.
So much has happened
I
since
can
we
still let
came
this
to
play
this
out.
town.
Oh, that's it? Okay. I don't think they're home. No. There's the replay. I guess I'll smoke until they're home. Let me check, yeah. Oh gosh, what else is there?
What else is there?
Actually, how about while I'm doing this, let's guess the mastermind. Who do you guys think the big mastermind behind everything was? Who was responsible?
For literally everything?
Who was... Yes. Essentially. Maybe not everything, but who was the secret mastermind the game does not tell you? Swery is, I guess, technically kind of correct. I'll give you half points for that one, Ven.
But like... I guess you say that like it's like an obvious role.
I'm saying that there is someone who is hidden and not revealed, who is secretly behind everything, and the game does not reveal this directly. Box asks, are there clues we could have feasibly picked up on, or is it bullshit? There are clues.
Neither. The answer is neither.
The answer is neither. I will say that I believe this was ultimately revealed and confirmed when enough people sort of put something together and asked Swery about it, and he said, oh, this is X. And oh, wait, there is one big clue that I could show you right now, actually. But, I won't do it immediately. I guess I could do it. I could make that the reveal, because I think I can.
Yeah, I can. So we have to ask ourselves, who was responsible for Kaysen turning into a giant blueberry man?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
Where I'm traveling won't be a hint, by the way. There's just a character you can talk to who says something. So let's see, we've got... we've got 2 votes for Willy Wonka. A vote for David Lynch, a vote for Willy, a vote for me, a vote for Swery, a vote for Usha. I need to check the map to see where I'm going, because I'm not 100% sure I did this right, but I think I did. Yeah, okay. It's not Brian, but I am going to go talk to Brian.
I was going to say there's no way it could be Brian.
No.
Because Brian has so much mystery shrouding him, and nobody...
Yeah, I've repeatedly talked about how people have theories and none of them actually come to anything. But I think... I don't quite remember what Brian says, but I believe he gives one of the biggest hints possible for this. Chai also votes for David Lynch.
No.
Yeah, very few of you are voting for... It is a character in the game.
Yeah, okay, that's what I was going to say.
It's a character in the game, and you know their name.
Yeah, I was going to say, everybody's flippant answers are just not going to contribute anything.
Other than Swery, which I'll admit is technically... I'll give you that one.
I don't think you should give that one, because it just encouraged the rest of this.
That's true. Oh, headstone's up. Cool.
Headstone's up.
Please don't crash. I just realized it might have crashed. Brian XXXX. 1921 to 1956.
Brian? That's one sick joke, isn't it?
I don't remember if I showed that before, but yeah, once you complete the quest.
That's one sick joke, isn't it?
So I don't know. Any guesses?
Brian... Amanda Palmer. I'd be more...
I would
be more inclined to make a guess and feel satisfied with it if I had any fucking idea what you were trying to...
There is someone who was controlling Kaysen.
Okay.
And advising Kaysen in some way, and was the one who was in charge of Kaysen.
Oh, so Willy.
That's a valid theory. What if I show the map? Copy image address. Does that work when it's from Google? Here, I'm gonna... So this is... You know how we've never been able to zoom out the map? And I said there was a reason why you couldn't zoom... Other than just performance issues, there's actually a reason why you can't zoom out the map, and it's really stupid. Well, here's the map. I've linked it in the chat. You're not going to be able to get it from this either, but this is technically a clue.
Okay.
So...
Wait. No.
Oh.
No, I can't see it. I just want to look at the map.
Oh, I can put it over here then, in the second monitor. No, that didn't resize right. There. I guess it kind of looks like a dog, so maybe it's Willie. It's shaped like a birthmark on Sigourney's arm.
It wasn't like a pot! I mean, I'm sticking with it, I guess.
Hello.
Oh.
Anna, Becky, Diane, Thomas, Carol, and Emily all returned to the forest. George, or George, I don't see him there. Oh, do you not say it here?
Hello.
He might have to be raining for him to give the clue. That's so stupid. I think it does have to be raining. Basically Brian says that he sees someone else. And it's Willie. It is in fact Willie. Willie is the secret mastermind, and if you look at the map, it is shaped like a dog. If you look really closely.
Yeah. I can see it.
It is literally Willie.
My guess wasn't a joke, and my guess last time also wasn't a joke.
Yeah. Willie's been there. Willie... The case and doll is a dog's chew toy. It's a squeaky toy. Do you remember how
York got out of his fucking bindings?
Mm-hmm.
Willie,
yeah. Not just that.
Diane?
York was explicitly told the next person who comes through this door will decide your fate. And the next person who comes through the door is Willie.
Yeah, so Thomas also knew.
Apparently, probably, maybe. Yeah, and Willie randomly, arbitrarily decides to lead you to, like, yes, he's going to where Kaysen is, but also, like, he's a weird dog. He does a lot of weird things, and if you look through the whole game... So yeah, he does the sniff thing at Diane's. He just kind of decides to take you to take Emily to the community center. Willie is Kaysen's handler, is how he is described by Sperry. So now you know. And, like, genuinely, if you know this and you playing through the whole game again knowing this, I was like, yeah, okay, he does do weird things. At one point, doesn't he, like, knock someone down to save them or something? I can't remember now. But something like that.
Wait, the way that Willie, like, appears and disappears at times that don't quite make sense.
Yeah.
And it's like... everybody's very quick. I feel like everybody's overly quick to always assume that the thing in front of them is an accident. Because they don't want to believe that there was any effort put into this. Or that, like, decisions were made. But, like... it's way more deliberate than, so much of it's way more deliberate than I think people give it credit for.
Yeah, no, playing through it again, like, it's like, oh wow, there's a lot of wheels going into, mountains. I can't wiggle free. There we go. But yeah, it's,
and it has all of the... You walk away with all of the, like... you walk away with all of the, like, supernatural, like, the stuff that you get from a supernatural sci-fi plot. It's all there. All the things that the game tries to say are stuff you read in sci-fi. Like, that's not a joke!
Yeah!
Like, the running themes of sci-fi are very frequently, like, treatises or observations on humanity, and how it impacts that with the things beyond it that it doesn't understand, but still has direct influence over it.
Oh, this car is invincible. Was it always invincible? Just a tip. Just noticed. Okay.
I can't imagine Thomas doesn't like dogs.
Yeah! Thomas doesn't like dogs.
Whoever comes through that door next will decide your fate. And I really hope it's not that fucking dog. I hate that thing.
There's a couple other things too that are much smaller that I can't, like, it's a couple things I think Kaysen says where it's like, I wouldn't know what to do without Willie here, or something like that. Oh, we can't examine this anymore, huh? Where are they in here? Oh, literally right in front of me? Oh, hi. You were just perfectly hidden.
Yes?
Mr. Francis Sack Morgan, may I help you with something?
Are you okay, Michael? You're not the usual self.
Mr. Francis Sack Morgan, what are you talking about? I'm fine. There is nothing wrong with me at all.
Yes?
It's just, you know, I don't always rhyme. You just kind of caught me on a rhyming.
It would be pretty funny if it was all York. If York was just like, this guy would be funnier if he rhymed.
It's totally possible. Also, there's just a burger and fries here.
Those are for Michael.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, now I can't.
Harry's just like, I know how much the kids like their burgers.
Oh my god, it's hard to find the right angle, apparently. Harry? Okay, it's easier on this side. Though, leaving town soon. I'll remember that guy for a while.
Oh, almost as
Zach,
much as
you don't feel like leaving this town yet, do you?
You're right. Something's making me want to stay a bit longer.
Well, since you gave me a visit, why don't we play a little game?
A game?
A simple game. You don't have to go anywhere.
Premonition.
I'll ask you multiple choice questions about Greenvale.
Quiz time!
Quiz time!
Sounds like fun.
Then let me know when you want to get started.
Yeah! Greenvale trivia!
Oh boy, this is how you treat a burn.
It would be so good if it was just the medical questions again.
And it's like, now, answer it very quickly. I need to turn this in by, it's for a game.
All right, then. These questions are about Greenvale. Are you ready? First question.
What are the names of George's dumbbells?
Yeah, we know that.
You just saw it. James and Bond, Bonnie and Clyde, or Arnold and Sylvester. I'm gonna pick this. I'm assuming we all remember.
Yeah, we all remember.
Yeah, we literally saw that a few moments ago.
Sinners in sandwich.
But how about this next one?
Tuttle.
Second question.
In Diane's art gallery, most of the paintings are paintings of what?
Fucking.
Portraits?
Which I do mean trees.
Trees or animals?
Trees for fucking.
Wow, he's giving us some easy ones. I don't know if there's hard ones. If there's one that isn't obvious, I will let the chat vote on it.
But can you answer this one correctly? Third question.
What is the most important thing to Keith Ingram after his family?
Oh, after his family? I don't know. Because I know what's more important to him.
Well, Greg Koch, Arnold, or bird carving? I mean, it's this one. I wonder if I can see what other ones are, because that was so easy.
Simply astonishing. It's
Yeah,
quite
you're
difficult
great.
to answer these consecutively.
Perhaps it's just a sign that I put too much heart into my work.
Perhaps. But you must control your feelings, your desire to stay.
Oh, you're right. At this rate, I'll be here forever.
Well then, I shall give you your prize. Here, take this.
Here's a card of you as a child.
You can leave this town in our care now, and follow your own path.
You know, Harry, that didn't make me feel as comfortable as I think you expected it to.
Let me just see. I have a page that I think might show. Yeah, it's this.
Now that you've answered the trivia, we are finally safe.
Oh, that's...
It's right, no, it's right there. Click to reveal.
Oh, here they are. You're right. Sorry, I was looking at the one next to it. So, click to reveal. Some of them contain story spoilers, yeah. Sigourney always carries on a certain item. What is it? A pot.
A mystery.
What did York consider a big problem after Emily visited him at the hotel? Emily had been thinking about Zach, is the answer. What was written on the Velvet Falls cup? That's a really fucking hard one.
The big fish are biting at Velvet Falls.
Yep. What did Thomas call Emily's cooking? The answer is Amazon Frontier cooking.
Did we miss that one?
That's totally possible. There's probably a couple lunch things I didn't do. Yeah, George's dumbbells. Which of the following was Anagram's dream? To become a model in the city. Apparently. I don't... Oh, I kind of remember that.
Yeah, no, I think her mom talks about it.
Who had lunch at the hotel with Polly when it rained? That would be a hard one. You'd have to pay attention. It's Forrest Case in there.
Mm-hmm.
In the beginning...
I think she talks about it.
Yeah, she does talk about it, and I think he does it when it rains. In the beginning, why was Diane out of town? She was at an auction.
Fucking.
She was at... Well, yes, but she was at an auction, nominally.
Diane's always fucking. Don't judge.
And then, where was Becky Ames killed? What a fun trivia question. It's in the bathroom.
Mm-hmm. A better question would be, when was Becky Ames killed?
The Keeper of the Woods, Jim Green, who is he the father of? Slily. When is the Panda Bear open? It's... 20... Sorry. How do they say it? Do they say 2000 out loud? I forget.
Yeah, probably.
I think they do. 2000 to 0600.
Hey, is that not trivia in your town, Tuttle?
Sheriff's assistant Thomas also worked at which of the following? Carol's Galaxy of Terror. Which of the following does Dr. Usha Johnson like to eat most?
Potatoes chips.
Potatoes chips. Yeah. What was the first thing Carol Ames said? Anna was an airhead.
I actually would have remembered that one.
Yeah.
You walk up to her, for where she is, you either talk to her first or you talk to her last.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing she says is just kind of mean.
Yeah, apparently her name is A-M-E-S. What makes the owner of the gasoline stand, Jack the Raging Bull, talk? Benjamin Franklin.
Jack the Raging Bull.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
What did the twins attack York with?
That's right. They had
yeah.
Fucking pair of scissors there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they just carried around because they were they were either pretending not to be evil and crazy or turning evil and crazy last second, even though they just had some scissors.
Richard's son Quint, what is his favorite pastime? Tinkering his bike. Who does the cooking, Nick or Olivia? Nick. What type of dog did Forrest Cason own?
None. It owned him.
Correct, but the answer they want is Dalmatian. And then, yeah, the one about Keith is the last one listed here. God. I love so much that there is just a deeply stupid but technically figure-outable mystery.
Do you know who does understand Oh, that's the. Oh, Michael's changing out Harry's food tube food grinder. And I was right.
It's like a really fancy.
It's a Cinco food tube.
I forgot this happens. Yeah, it's a Cinco food tube.
It is a Cinco food tube.
It's literally a Cinco food tube. You can hear him gulp sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh, that also could have been Michael.
And
though.
then
Yes?
Certainly not. Michael would not make a sound while eating.
2 bites. That's all.
Yeah, befitting. 2 bites, befitting a samurai.
Didn't you just go for lunch?
Yeah, and they brought it back here.
I guess. Maybe they did.
And then Michael...
Did he puree this?
Yeah! He was pureeing the shit in the, just like a Cinco food tube!
Oh my god, he actually... I bet if we followed him, he would have gone to the kitchen.
It's literally a Cinco food tube! It's just really fancy!
Peace has returned to our town, but there's no place for you here. Take your time, but you need to make a step in a new direction.
I typed that one.
Wow. That's amazing. I don't think I ever knew that. They get it to go and bring it. They're in the diner for like 2 hours, but...
Well, he's very particular.
Fair enough. Oh, I guessed right.
Also, we did know that they got it to go. The whole sandwich scene is predicated on the fact that they are picking up the order.
By the way, all of these like wildlife pictures, especially the ones in Harry's mansion, are pictures they took on their various site locations. Or their site visits to Washington, one other state, and Oregon.
Yeah,
they did take some here.
I would hope so.
Mm-hmm.
We look way more like Washington than Washington does.
And if you're curious, this is Michael's bedroom. Because this is Michael's diary.
Oh. Doesn't seem like an appropriate thing to take.
What's this? Day 2190. It's my 6th year working for Mr. Stewart.
Oh, night's
On this
a bit.
special day, I have noticed something terrible. I've lost a most precious object. Day 2192. I've looked everywhere, but I still cannot find it. I cannot discuss this with Mr. Stewart. What should I do? The precious bird carving that he gave me. Where did I put it? Day 2193. I have searched inside and outside. Even in the car. I've looked for it at night so Mr. Stewart wouldn't find out. But I cannot find it anywhere. Maybe I should just give up.
Michael says he lost a most precious object while he was at the diner. Find to give it back to him. He is at home between 2100 and 2230. Talk to him when Harry isn't there. So diner first, and then, I think?
Just gotta roll the fucking food tube back. The Cinco food tube system.
Waits for the door to open.
Harry got the special version that didn't involve removing the teeth. Well, actually, precious pearls.
Oh, you're not allowed in here!
Oh.
But you can see Michael walking around.
Yeah, because he's doing something.
This is the food tube room.
Mm-hmm. Maid, I wish you were still here.
Where do you go now? Kinda curious. Weep, 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 weep. Oh, there you go.
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan. Oh, Harry, you just missed him. Mr. Stewart, you just missed him. He is currently eating with his Cinco food tube system.
This is the time of day when we stand by the window.
Mm-hmm. Stuart likes it.
Actually, hold on. Don't forget to save. Always.
Even now, you might say? Especially now.
Mm-hmm. If you ever have the thought, oh, I should save, and then you're like, that's the time it's gonna crash. You know that. You must know it. Where's the diner? There it is. What else can I... Oh, yeah, one of the many hints to George's... George has several hints that he's behind it. Like, a lot in the way he acts. Obviously, he's the one who kills several people, although he looks indirect. But red trees grow in front of the police station and in the backyard of George's house. And otherwise, they grow in the graveyard and a couple other places, but not at anyone's house. And the entire back wall of George's house is covered in red vines, actually. Oh yeah, if you watch George, there's a couple times in story where he goes off and just kind of vanishes. One time we actually caught him. I noticed that he was just standing outside the milk barn, and I don't know why. But he gets really annoyed that you see him, because he said he had something really important to take care of. Gosh, I don't know what he's doing that time. But if you watch him, especially in the evening when he's off duty...
We also caught him going into the mystery door.
I don't think we ever saw that.
I thought we did.
Oh, I might have seen it on the map. But yes, if you you can catch him going into the mystery door in the back of the Galaxy of Terror. And if you look on the map, if you look on the map when you're outside, you'll see that, you know, Thomas is there, but you won't be able to see Thomas. So you see that Carol's there, but you won't be able to see Carol. And so they're in the back with him. Bird carving. Aww. Pretty good bird carving.
That's a great bird carving.
Look at that.
I would want to know. I would want to find that little guy too.
I think it had 2 different colored eyes. Burp.
Stuart gave it to me. I said it seemed unfinished. He said yes. He was not going to finish it.
Guess we'll sleep at our house. Why not? Click. My sweet home.
My sweet home.
That's a cool breeze. So weird that it doesn't have a door because it was put in later, so they just didn't give it a door. You just warp in when you're close. Oh, we can. Oh, you literally can't change your outfit. Right, you can't even change the tie out. It doesn't let you. But I guess you also never get stinky.
Yeah, well, Zach doesn't get stinky.
What time is it? It's almost right. If I'm remembering what they said, I think they said 21. It's been a while since I last ate. This one's for you, Emily. And this one's for you, Thomas.
Oh, Emily Thomas 1-2 punch. Ever remember when Turkey died?
This one's for you, Turkey. This one's for you, H sauce.
This one's for you, the pickles.
The pickles! Is there not a save?
This one's for you, potatoes chips.
Potatoes chips.
It's really fucking funny to me that you have this fancy ass room in here. The good life Naomi is in this awful little shack with a dilapidated, barely kitchen, and she's expected to cook in that kitchen. You cook in that game, in that kitchen. You never do anything in this house but change your clothes.
To be fair, the house is DLC.
I know it's DLC.
Yeah, all you do is change your clothes and sleep, and it's not even the best place to sleep because you can't see the weather.
Yeah, it's because obviously the honest tree is the best place to sleep.
Yeah.
Duh.
I mean, like, honestly, I'm sleeping at the crime scene is a thing that York would do.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Zach needs to figure out a lot of things, I think, because Zach might be emotionally a child, so... Although I guess the fact that Zach is now fronting means that he's not emotionally a child anymore. I think that's part of it.
York. Oh, nothing.
Oh yeah, you can just like... Okay, let's try and go as fast as we can to the part where we get stuck. See if I don't get stuck myself. Oh, that's not the part. Come on. No, it doesn't matter. Well, I feel like I kept a little more of my speed than usual. But now I shouldn't have turned. Beep, 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 beep. I wonder if the outside's better? Oh, maybe this side's better. Because it's at a different angle. Whoop. Well. Whee! God! Every time I get to be on two wheels and I don't spin out, it's very fun. Just also a sign of you're about to spin out like crazy. The car physics in this game are like, either you're glued to the ground or you are completely unhinged and from gravity and made of cardboard. And you can swap between those at any moment. Unless you are driving a perfectly straight line on a perfectly flat road. In which case you're probably okay. Sorry about your poll. It probably just disabled all your telephones or something. I guess I'm 2 minutes early. Perfect time for some cigarettes. Knock, knock. Do we have something? Oh, well, I skipped it. Nothing here of any interest to me. Oh, okay, where? It's probably in his room. Yeah, that makes sense. Figured I'd check.
There is a door on the other side, too. Can't use it.
No. Or wait. Probably shouldn't try to get in here.
Yes?
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, may I help you with something?
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, this is...
I'm sorry, Michael. I just had to read your diary.
How very impolite of you. I'm so shocked. I'll stop rhyming for now.
In the diner, Michael. You were only able to look for it at night, right?
Diner, of course.
It must have meant a lot to you. But why does it have no eyes?
Mr. Francis Zach Morgan, Mr. Stewart gave me this carving.
Where are you?
The day he adopted me.
It was an unfinished carving, made by Mr. Stewart himself. When he gave it to me, he said, When you grow up to be a fine man, as a son I can be proud of, I'll give you the eye parts to this bird. And then you can finish the carving yourself. I'm far from receiving the eye parts if I'm losing the bird itself. And I'm far from being a son that Mr. Stewart can be proud of.
Michael!
Mr. Stewart!
I literally forgot about that bird thing.
Let me give you these.
These are the eyes for the bird.
Have you forgotten my promise? What a fine son you turned out to be.
But I...
It's okay, Michael. Objects are not important. It's your heart that's important.
Wasn't until this very moment that your heart reached that point.
You've learned it
Coincidentally.
well. I'm proud of you.
Thanks to Zack and York, we can stop our act now. You and I need to be a team and steer this town in the right direction.
Mr. Stewart.
I had a feeling you would bring the carving back. Thank you.
Amazing. He knew exactly what was going on all along.
Mr. Francis Zack Morgan,
good thing I was
you've been
eavesdropping.
very kind to help me, and I appreciate it very much.
Liquefied food.
No problem.
What a great
Look
gift.
after your father, okay?
Box says, now don't go crazy and turn yourself into a Super Saiyan orc like my other son.
Yes?
Mr. Francis Zack Morgan. The case being solved in the Forest Clans. Are you off on holiday as a perk? Or will you get right back to work? You must still be thinking about it.
Book you reading? Something house.
Lovely watercolor. This book.
Liar's house.
Oh.
Liar's house.
Liar's house.
Oh, there you go. Maybe.
Well, that makes sense. He
Yeah.
does live here. Oh, is it the same book that Fiona reads?
That she talks to you about? Yeah. It might be.
Oh, yeah!
Huh. I kind of forgot about that. So I think that's the last side quest other than getting all the cards and talking to Wesley, which I don't remember if that's interesting or not. And then giving Keith back his, let me just see real quick. I can check. These are the two, like, trials to get weapons that Keith can give you, the ghost stories, which are fine, but they're not related. I don't feel bad skipping them. This is giving Keith back the guitar, which we're not doing. I don't think it's all that interesting anyway. These are giving Wesley the gunsmith more and more cards. Apparently we're eligible for this one. I guess we could stop by right now. I do like Wesley a lot. We'll give him what cards we have, and then we'll head back to...
Mr. Francis Zack Morgan, don't give me that look. Fiona decided this was our book club's book.
Can you warp to the panda bear? You can, right? Yeah. I might be able to do 2 of these, but I'm not sure.
GG.
Oh, it's a GG. Hmm. She got under the back flap of this chair earlier, and I was like, that's bad, I rotate.
Now she's there.
There she is.
What
can I do for you?
You found new cards? Show them to me. More than 32. Well done. I appreciate you showing them to me. Here's a little something, as promised.
Oh.
Well...
That'll give you more life when you wear it. Hold on to it, okay? If you find any new cards, come show them to me, will you?
I get it. You're a normal collector now.
Now, Great Collector is next.
Ooh.
Do I have enough for Great Collector? I think I do. Oh. Well, if you see me in a city somewhere, say hi. That's all he has to say. Nothing new for sale. Let me just see what you get while I go through this next loading screen. Gonna just quickly look at what you actually get. Here we are. You get a suit dancing all night. Right! The reward for getting every single card is the lightning sword.
Huh.
Yeah, you get a lightsaber, I think. I don't think I got that, so I don't really remember what it looks like. I didn't get it myself.
Like Harry's favorite hero, Travis.
Mm-hmm. And you get a suit called Dancing All Night first for the... Like, for having 3 quarters.
For the Persona dancing game.
Mm-hmm. But if you want to get those, you have to go get them yourself. I swear I went right past it, didn't I? We're heading back to the hotel. And I hope I get to talk to Polly. Yeah.
You want to get a lightsaber, but you want me to do it? Well, just get all the cards yourself.
Oh, there's no way to get in there. Oh.
Peeping.
Nope, there is. It's probably still gonna do the cutscene. I was trying to talk to Polly, but I think it's just gonna... If you talk to Polly, she reveals she forgets her to... Oh, shit. Never mind. I'll reveal it later.
York, tonight I'm going to sleep like a baby.
Way more normal now that I just talked to... York.
Who's not... Oh, even completely here?
I guess we can't really
Zach,
judge.
it's over.
I used to...
All finished. It's time for you to leave town. Are you ready to go?
Yes. No.
Yes, I'm ready. Oh, they do give you a chance to back out. That's nice. But, yes.
Then this is goodbye, Zach. Thank you for everything. Good night, Zach. And sleep tight.
Oh, good night, Positronic. Oh, look, there's Kaysen in
Polly, what's that picture?
Right.
Oh, that. We took it when the clock tower was built.
50 years ago?
That's right. That's me in the middle. I was pretty popular back then. Men were always around me.
Literally.
And there's Kaysen, looking the same as always.
Just sign here, please.
That picture's just there the whole game. If you go look at it, and make the pixels
Mr.
out.
Morgan? Mr. Morgan.
Oh, I'm sorry, Polly. I was just thinking of a friend. Someone who was with me for a long, long time.
Kaysen.
He must have been a really good friend then.
No, you
Otherwise, why else would you remember
So this
him at a
cutscene's
time
louder
like
than the
this?
rest of the game.
Indeed. We used to fight, but he really was a good person. He's gone now, though.
Kaysen.
Gone away to a place where we can't meet again.
Still counts as Kaysen. Still could be Kaysen.
I'm sorry to hear that. But if he's a friend of yours, I'm sure he's getting on just fine.
Thank you, Polly. You know what? I think so, too.
I only make capable friends. Well...
Oh, I forgot my car. I should probably be driving out, huh?
And old Tabitha are gonna...
Zach doesn't smoke. Maybe.
Well, we made him smoke.
That's true. But he didn't like it. I only smoke for time really. Oh, yeah! Hi, Willie!
Hi, Willie!
That's another hint, is Willie's just here to watch you go.
Put the case and toy in his mouth.
Yep. Which, like, if you don't...
have.
Yeah. Which, if you don't decide Willie is a secret demon, then that's a confusing thing that's one of the last things the game shows you. And here's this scene, which again, director's cut only.
No. She became the goddess of the forest.
No, she...
Even now, she is still
for a
in the
little
forest
while. She'll
with
be
York.
back.
She watches over the world from there.
So
Emily
she's
became
dead.
a goddess.
That's right. Isn't that a lovely ending?
But, you know,
Hey,
she's
Grandpa.
just dead.
Can I ask you something? What kind of person is York?
York is a real nice guy.
You see? Liar.
He's been a good friend of mine since I was small.
Like Mr. Teddy?
Yes, just like Mr. Teddy. A very important friend.
Okay?
So yeah, they added that for the director's cut. I guess as a sequel hook, but then when they actually...
Emily,
oh, right, there's more.
for dinner.
Well, that's gross.
Yeah, her name is Emily
To
also.
him, will you?
Wait, okay, that's weird.
Yeah.
Because that means your parents gave you that name.
Yeah.
How's your grandfather doing?
I don't know. He's calling me Emily again.
Oh dear, he must be losing his memory.
Oh, he just hears?
You are Louise,
Right.
honey. Michelle Louise Morgan.
Right!
Not Emily.
Multi-level
You know that,
marketing.
I know my own name, Mom.
Oh, sorry, Chi-Chi.
I know
I was
you do,
laughing.
baby. You're just so lovely, Louise.
Oh, the twist
I'm
that
sure
is,
that's why your grandfather mixes you up with a goddess.
Wait, oh no, Mom's crazy too.
No, he just told me that story all the fucking time.
Mom, where is the goddess?
I don't know, dear. I'm not much like your grandfather.
Is there even such a thing as a goddess?
I believe so, but I've never met one.
Mom, you're so pretty.
Oh no!
Oh
Oh, thank you, honey. If I am a goddess, then you are an angel.
But then this music plays.
Yeah! It's so weird! And so, presumably this was all like a sequel setup or something? But when they made a sequel, they retconned all of this to not be possible, and then when they re-released this game for Switch, they took this stuff out. So, I don't... It's really confusing!
Well, they went on meowing. Hey! That's us! Well, the thing is that the music started and then they were sucked into another dimension where they became the basis for that church that Kyrie is, like, serves.
The Church of Sparta that I don't think has a name.
Yeah, that one.
Also, keep in mind that, like, if we didn't stop where we did and just kept going like you usually would when you beat a boss, it goes immediately from beating Kason and he explodes to just calmly standing there talking to Harry. The whiplash is immense. Anyways, I think you have to replay the chapter to do it, but if you do talk to Polly in chapter 26, she reveals that she, oh yeah, look, it's the alphabet thing. And yeah, Willie is between Valentine and Xander because he separated them. Also, Willie is played by Enigma, because Willie doesn't have any voice lines. And then here's the people who don't... Oh, all these people have... All of them have nicknames! All the people who aren't Alphabet. I never realized that. Huh. That never occurred to me.
All hail.
Oh, Fiscal Year Shadow!
Fiscal Year Shadow!
I didn't... So I guess that's why they don't get to be in the alphabet, is because they have nicknames. So hey, if you ever don't want to be killed by a serial killer, get a nickname. Get people to call you something in quotes. Anyways. Oh. Huh. I forgot.
Ms. Pinheel.
Rainy Wood.
Mom, do you believe those stories
There's
the
more.
grandpa tells?
I thought so.
You believe them, Louise? They're all
I
just
just
made-up stories,
asked
dear.
you.
All fiction, like your picture books.
So all my picture book stories aren't true?
Oh, don't twist things around, Louise. You just want to know everything, don't you?
Physics.
Here, take this dinner to your grandfather.
We've
Go
ground it
on
up
while
and put
it's
it in
still
his
hot.
food tube.
Mom, I understand what Grandpa's talking about. I've got Mr. Teddy, just like Grandpa's York.
Very nice, dear. Now off you go.
And Teddy
Hold
talks
it
to me.
straight, or you'll spill the soup.
By the way, leave
I
Teddy here
got
for
it.
just a second.
We've got to take this from her. Oh yeah, absolutely. This fucking game. It just keeps having dialogue here. There's one more thing on the main menu, by the way, now that once we go through the credits. It's a little thing. The Accent Games' anniversary. I think it's supposed to be a 10. Okay, the thing I've tried to say 4 times at the worst possible time. I'm gonna try it again, and then there's gonna be... Yeah. If you talk to Polly, she reveals that she wears earplugs to go to sleep, and she always forgets to take them out. So that's why she can't hear you the whole game, is she just keeps forgetting to take her earplugs out. Her hearing's fine. It's a really good brick joke that you literally have to replay the chapter to see, I think. You're welcome for playing. Right. Oh. Yeah. It's like there is another... This is not director's cut material. I think this was always there. I think. I don't actually know.
Oh boy.
Let me serve you your beer on a platter with...
Oh, we love being served by her.
So are we all like ghosts now, or...?
Why are we here?
I don't know. We were trying to have a date and you all followed us.
Yeah, it super is, Box.
It's a very uncomfortable afterlife.
Honest, it's like, you know what I want to do now that I'm a forest goddess? I want to go back to work. But like after hours.
But this is director's cut material. You can tell because it's CG now. What?
Oh no. Old Salat.
Eh.
I mean, yeah, I guess if he's like old and shit, then yeah, probably. Sure, why not?
Pretty much is having the same arc as MGS4 Snake too, so...
Zack, it's great to see you again. How many years has it been? I've been close to you the whole time. You probably couldn't see me, but you felt my presence nearby, right, Zack? I never thought you'd get married and have a family. Quite a surprise. I spent years honing my profiling skills, but I never saw that one coming. That's what makes humans so interesting.
I always thought you were kind of unfuckable.
And that's why I just can't leave you guys alone. More than anything else. Seeing you look so happy is the best thing I could ever ask for. Anyway, Zack, did you see the newspaper today? As it turns out, over the last 3 months, there's been a string of bizarre incidents near New Orleans. Residents there are reporting a sudden strike of nausea.
Man, this is
and then they completely lose control of their bodies.
Sequel hook.
Sure is.
Some have already had 2 months of only being able to walk backwards. Does that make you feel anything? It makes me feel something. I know you feel it too, Zack.
Of course I feel it. Are you testing me, York, or so when do we leave? I don't know why... Oh! I guess it was timed.
Okay, Zack.
I didn't hit anything.
I thought that's what you'd say.
Too late.
Well then.
I don't think it matters.
It's time to wake up, Zack.
Ugh. It's a pre-rendered cutscene, so I think he says the same thing no matter what. So that's the ending now?
And Box says Half-Life 2 start.
The right man in the wrong place can make all the difference in the world, eh, Zack?
Oh, man. But... I bet Zack would have a great time with Vortigaunts.
Yeah. I'm not sure that G-Man and Brian the Insomniac aren't the same person. They've got the same diction. Very similar.
Yeah, and you know, they got kind of like a similar, like, makeup palette.
So a lot of people, maybe myself included, think that the director's cut stuff makes the game worse, but it's also really weird, so I don't mind it too much. My understanding is, when they did make a sequel, it did have a thing where, like, there's a future York telling a story, and then a past York doing stuff, and you play both of those. And the past stuff does take place in New Orleans, or one of them takes place in New Orleans, but also somehow the second game makes all of the director's cut content non-canonical and impossible. Anyway. So they used parts of it for the sequel, but also made it non-canonical, and when they re-released this game for the Switch, in order to prepare people for Deadly Premonition 2, they removed it all. So,
yeah, like,
fucking weird. Yeah, it's so separate that it doesn't really bother me. Oh, so one last little thing. Remember this special menu that's been grayed out the whole time?
No.
Well, it's been here. And we can be here. Ugh. It's a bunch of... It's the stuff they took.
Oh!
It's a bunch of things. So yeah, a lot of the things in the game are...
recognizing any of them.
There's the school. They recreated this one exactly. That's pretty much an angle on the gas station. I would...
Yeah, there's that place.
Hmm. Oh, hi.
Oh. We can't die. Don't bother trying.
Yeah, and so...
Oh, they took pictures of food.
Yeah, because they were like, what's American food? There's going to be a lot of food in this game for some reason.
The sandwich!
The sandwich. It's pretty much the sandwich, only it's less gross looking.
I mean, yeah, that looks like a sandwich.
But it is the sandwich. They just went to diners everywhere, I guess. Because they really wanted to make it authentic.
And then they were like, and because I really like the way that the Eggs Benedict picture turned out, that's obviously going to be the last thing we ever make.
Coffee. See, I think especially early on,
life? I think you mean it's the good life.
And then here's just some bonus pictures.
Well, well, well.
They were just like a stop sign there? Okay.
I mean, it's a nice background. Hi.
Hi.
Hey there.
I don't know why all the bonus pictures are rainbow filtered, but they are.
It's because they're bonus.
Ooh.
Okay, it kind of ruins this one,
A
but...
little bit. Aw. Hi, dog.
Oh, hi, dog. Huh?
What?
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now. I'm a handler. Oh.
Oh yeah, you can we did get a trading card for where's the food?
The fucking... The food tube.
Where is it? Oh, I'm on it. There it is. Michael's nutritious blend of liquefied food made for Harry. Nobody dares to drink it, but it's said that it actually tastes pretty good.
It's... Yeah, I mean...
Does this just only take me to the... Oh yeah, it looks at that for a sec, which we're gonna need to do. You can see all the cutscenes again. Die, pig! It's just the cutscenes. And there's jukebox. Question mark door. TV 35. There's a note there that is a code. Oh, I can't.
JB 14.
What is JB?
Jukebox.
That is a J. My brain ordered this check, and I was like, ugh. Sorry, 14? $14. It's Miss Stiletto Heel's full version. TC26? What's TC? Oh, trading card. Oh, what if we don't have it? Wait. Oh, I don't know which direction it goes. I think it goes across.
You can't.
Right. I think this is it, though.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's probably one you can get for...
I can also see it if I squint really close to the screen. It says 27 here. Let me just make sure that it is 20. Oh, no, it's 26. We can't do it! No! Ah.
You fool! This is what you get for not getting all the cards!
Well, okay, if you do that, you get another weird little scene with Emily and York in the forest, and they say they're doing good. And I don't remember...
Hey gang! Oh, hey, what's up? Yeah, woo!
Or wait! What do you get? It's Polly's card as number 26. You get, just gonna quickly look. I don't think you get something from swearing directly.
Emily brings up a bouquet of flowers and hands them to you and kisses you.
Yeah, you just talk to York, and then if you go back in, Emily's there. Oh, right, and he gives you the final trading card, which is Swery's trading card.
Oh.
And it's Swery holding a sapling. That's what it is. Yeah.
A grumpy guy in a bar somewhere.
Pretty much. So that's Deadly Premonition. I think it's really game. I like it. And I'm glad you were all here on maybe my second longest, if not longest, game stream. Now you all know, and I can say things about Deadly Premonition, and people will understand them. Yeah, and all of us were all here for every night, Turtle.
Tuttle!
Deadly Premonition. I'm pretty sure my next game, I'm not sure I'll stream next week, but I think my next game is going to be, to swerve in a pretty different direction, a classic PS2 action, kind of a stylish action, sort of beat-em-up game, God Hand.
Tiny Soul. Oh.
Because, I've been meaning to do that one for a while, and then I kept having another game that someone would talk about, and I'd be like, oh, well, I need to play that. So yeah, I think next I'm gonna do God Hand, which will also be hard to stream like this, but in a different way, because I'm gonna have to do some off-screen grinding, I think, maybe? But it's alright. I love playing blackjack. And if you don't know what that means, you'll figure it out. Yeah, so yeah, that's my plan next week, or whenever I stream next.
Goodbye.
Bye. Thanks for watching. Beady-doo.